9 to 5, working 9 till 5. What a way to make a living. It's not realistic, cause equestrians do way more.
Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to you at the beginning of this vlog to explain like the little bit of crossroads, I guess, that I've hit with the social media. And I kind of knew it was going to happen in 2020 because of the young horses that were coming up, and I knew that the young horses that are now like older horses, they'd be working for longer, they'd be working more days, so I kind of knew that the horsey stuff was going to go up, and I think we all know from last year, if you were following the journey, that I couldn't really balance you know, the amount of riding that I was doing then with the amount of social media I was trying to do, and that is why I got burnout, which is fine, and I wasn't going to ever attempt that again because it wasn't good, wasn't fun. So I knew that 2020 I was going to have to change things up a little bit, because not only was I like trying to find a balance with what was going on last year, but I had added extra stuff coming into 2020. I now have 7 horses to ride each day, and also I started doing the groundwork with Claire, which is absolutely incredible, but that is like an added extra thing. So even when the horses are ridden, I then do the groundwork. So I think each day I'm trying to do 3 horses in hand, and sometimes it can take half an hour, sometimes it can take 45 minutes. But you see the logistics of this. Things are starting to pile up, which is fine, and I'm actually really excited about it because I really feel like in a good place with my horses and my riding, and like my horsemanship is growing rapidly, which is really exciting. But I obviously could not keep up with what I was doing before the social media. So I feel like fine posting and stuff, putting, you know, pictures out with like little descriptions on, that's super easy. I feel like the podcasts they're not like super easy, obviously they take a lot of effort to do, but it's a little bit easier. Like I can do the interviews in the evening, I can do it over the internet, so I don't have to travel much, so that's easy-ish. And then with the FEI stuff, with the videoing, that's really, again, I don't want to use the word easy because none of it's easy, but that's not so hard for me, because Theo helps me film it, he helps me storyboard it, he edits it, so that's much easier than say just doing the vlogs by myself. Which brings me to the thing that I've been racking my head about how to move forward is the vlog. And I know that I was doing 1 a week, and last year I would have been like, it's not that bad, it's just 1 day out of the week that I have to film my day, but now I'm really finding that it almost feels like too much, because every day is so important with the horses. I'm like, oh. So I've decided to evolve and try something new. It's still a vlog, but it's just doing it in a different way. So instead of doing like 1 day, like intensely, I am going to try, and I say I'm going to try because I don't know if this is going to work. This is the first one. We're going to give it a go. I'm going to try just vlogging bits in the week and then mush it all into one vlog. So it might not be as intense. I'll still go into like deep, meaningful conversations with you guys. And obviously you'll be able to see the horses, see what's going on, I'll keep you in the loop. But it just won't be so much pressure for me on 1 day. It would just be like doing like Instagram stories, you like dip in and out a little bit. And I think it'll be a little bit more easy for me to manage, because I don't want to stop vlogging. I literally love my audience, you guys watching out there, the followers. I love that so much, and I really am passionate about it, but I have to find a way that's going to work. The other thing that I was going to say in this is that, for example, if I go to a show, obviously I'll just vlog that as like a day, because that's kind of how it works. And I find that quite easy. It's not as busy. I'm not, say, doing teaching or like running around. So that for me is actually more chilled out and easier to do. But anyway, yeah, that is my plan, and we'll see how we go. It might not work. I might do this one and be like, oh my gosh, it's actually more work. And I'm just gonna have to keep moulding and evolving, because that's what life's all about. Can't just stay doing the same thing. I have to evolve. But anyway, it is actually Monday evening, and I know I said, oh, I'm gonna do a weekly vlog. But I just had this idea when I was trotting around today warming up, so I was like, oh, when I get home I'll record this and then we'll start with Tuesday. But today's been a really good day. I was super busy, but riding was really good. And yeah, it's really good. But anyway, I'm not going to blab on about today because this is the start. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, and let's see how this little vlog works. Morning.
Come on, January. Time to start riding. I've got 6 to ride today, or 5. I think Mum's gonna ride at Eagle just to give him a stretch. 5. Go, sausage! The lights in here make it so difficult to film.
You've always felt like a part of you has gone missing. I know it's real, but I'm telling you, it's closer than you know. I'm really trying to keep it cool now. Don't you see that you're a fool? Oh, it's time to open your eyes and let go. You got a lot of exes, but none of them know you better. The stories you've heard could be you and I. Hey, let me explain, get to the reason why it's not us. You know there's no one else than me you trust. You know it's truth deep inside. Won't you let it go? Sick and tired of seeing you in pain. Your head's in a haze. Won't you lean on me? I'll catch you if you fall. So take a leap of faith. Your fixed ideas clouding up your mind. Won't stop until common sense applies. The sun illuminates ahead. Need you to let go. Side while you tumble way below the waves. Undercurrent pulls you in. I try to guide you out to calm waters. Just give me your word. Oh, we gotta let go. Let Time takes a toll on everyone, they say. Time is merciless, it won't wait for us to change. Time, I am stressing out, I can't figure out what to say. Oh, time, just give us time. Time, looking back on pictures, and I find it hard to see you and myself in places where we used to be. Oh, time, we got older, babe, and I wanna stay with you. Don't got time for games. Now what you wanna do? Tell me now if you will go with me all the way. Every night, every day, promise we'll never change. Are you gonna love me? Love me with my flaws and all. Will we be enough, babe? Promise me we'll never fall.
So riding is all done for Tuesday. I wanted to say, that's what I wanted to say. I felt today in a little bit more of like a lull with my riding, maybe not, you know, like hitting the nail on the head, so to say. And I think as well because I wanted to film Molly so that there was a bit of like training footage in the vlog. I think I put a bit too much pressure on myself of like how he was going. But what I was thinking just now was it's not about avoiding days like this, because days like this are inevitable. It's how quickly you then like bounce back from it. And I think I used to overthink it massively and kind of beat myself up if it didn't go perfectly. But now I'm just looking at it like, okay, how can I move forwards in the best way and not kind of dwell on it. Yeah, so that was the bench, by the way. The bench, not me. Just wanted to put that out there, sorry. Anyways, yeah, so I think that's that. I mean, but anyway, yeah, I think this is again where you try not to, where I'm trying to not be too much like a black and white thinker, because when I was in the arena on Molly, I was like, I should never film myself riding because it's just not good for me and the horses. And it's kind of the same when people watch me, say mum comes in to watch me, I never feel like I ride very well unless I'm in a really good place. And then I'm like, oh, people should never watch me, instead of being like, no, sometimes they should, and sometimes I should train alone, and I should find a messy middle, instead of trying to segment everything and put everything in a box, because life is not a box. It is a messy, don't really know how to describe life, like a ball of yarn tangled. As you can see, I'm an image person. Anyway, I'm gonna go and teach now. Yeah. It's super dark, I need to turn the light on. But anyway, I'm gonna do a little home workout at my parents' because one, I really wanted to watch Vampire Diaries, but I was like, I need to do some exercise. And two, I haven't actually been to the gym this year. When I got ill, I fell out of it. I fell out of love with it. So I'm trying to get in the habit of doing exercise every day, even if it's not perfect, again, just to kind of build the habit back in. So I'm going to do a little mini home workout and also watch the Vampire Diaries at the same time, because it's like a little incentive. And then I'm going to go home because I am doing an interview with Lucinda Elliott for the podcast. guys, so it is Wednesday, which means hack day. And it's warmish and not raining, so fingers crossed it stays like that.
Hey, you're on my mind, you know.
Bobby! Back in action. You ready for walkies? Yeah? Gonna go with sausage? Sausage, you don't look ready for walkies. I think someone had a nice time in the field. What's just come in the post for you, ma'am?
Winky wash.
Winky wash? Winky wash! Ready? Go. Oh! What are you going to film later for me?
I'm eating.
Oh! Hello folks. So yeah, we've been hacking, done all that, and as you can see it's a lot later on in the day. Something's going on with one of the horses, so we've been doing that. I'm not going to say who or what at the moment. I'm just going to see how it plays out over the next couple of days, and then yeah, chat to you about it. So it's Wednesday night, which means Bible study, and here is the best friend.
Aww.
Making tea.
Tea for the people.
We're just waiting for everyone to get here. I'm not actually going to stay the whole thing because I've come from the yard, that's why I look like gross. Oh. But I've just come to say hi to everyone and then we're going. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Bye vlog. Degrees, good morning. 15 degrees. Yeah. 15 degrees. Well, that's warm.
I think we can just even well, she doesn't need to have that one either, doesn't she?
No, we'll drop them down. We'll drop them down. So I bring an eagle and Molly. And they were both amazing. Really good. And I'm going to tell you later why. But I'm just going to ride Joey. Yeah. Jamogi! Hello. That's mine. We're just going to do some rope of hope. We've just had lunch. Well, I've just had lunch. So I'm going to do B on the rope. Were you a stroppy young lady today? Yes, I didn't want to concentrate, everybody. But we got there in the end, didn't we? Yummy, Nina. So let me explain why the riding was so good today. I'm going to try and be really, really quick. So a couple of things I've really been noticing recently from watching myself ride, watching like Carl and all that ride, and from having training with Callum, and also from watching the person who draws the skeletons onto the horses, I don't know what it's called, from watching that, I've really realised about letting the horses come up and out in the frame, even the 6-year-olds, because I think they're strong enough across their backs now that they can, and it's made such a huge difference to their way of going. They can really like move their shoulder now and they feel like they want to go forwards more. Eagle is a completely different horse up in that frame. He's quite weak actually, like he's weaker than the 6-year-olds in that frame. I think, you know, maybe he does struggle with it a little bit more, but he feels so much happier like up and out. And what I'm really thinking about is, you know, the 2 vertebrae at the top of their neck, the big old things. If they're too like down in the pole and round, I can imagine that isn't a very comfortable. Whereas when they're like up and out, it's this nice picture. So that's what I'm really trying to think about. And I just found such a good place for my riding today. It was so nice. I literally love days like this. I felt like I rode really well. And also what's really cool is because I'm trying to get them more up and out in the frame, my hands have like naturally just become in a better position, because that's something that really annoys me about my riding, is my hands are always a little bit low. But I think it's because I'm always trying to keep them through, but I think I'm thinking about just the neck rather than the whole back of the horse. And now I'm thinking about like pushing the hind legs up through the horse, or up through where I'm sat, to let the horse come up and round. This probably isn't making any sense, but I'm really happy. Yeah, so now I am going to go and see Ali for a catch up, because I haven't seen her for like 7 weeks. So I'm just going to go and have a little debrief, chat about my emotions, because it's never a second wasted when we're talking about our emotions. Anyway, and then I think I'm going to go to the gym and then edit some podcasts for Damage to Claire.
Hey, you're on my mind, you know. Hey, you're on my mind, you know.
I just messed this wrap up in front of my mum. She laughed. The cats and dogs bit. Should have recorded it. Oh. Hello. Why do you look so angry? You just had Molly and Eagle and Dressage. Dressage was the laziest thing ever today. Really strange. Don't bite me. Really strange. Eagle was really good. Molly was really good. Now it's Joey.
Time took a toll on us, I'll say. Time is merciless, it won't wait for you to change over time. We got older, babe, yeah, but I wanna stay with you and don't got time for games. Now what you wanna do? Tell me now if you will go with me all the way. Every night, every day, promise we'll never change. Tell me now if you will go with me all the way. Hey, hey, every night, every day, promise we'll never change. So are you gonna let me?
So riding is all done, and I've just been editing one of the podcasts, and now I'm going to go and teach. Yes, that is on the agenda. This is the face of my next challenge in life. Wilfred was my first. God has given me the next one. And aren't you a little tricky? Was going to swear. Bugger. Come on. So I just got home. And I need to go to Aldi to get some dinner. But that's basically the end of the day. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm coaching in Worcester, I think. All day. That's on the agenda.
Fun's over.
Would you be annoyed if I put this on the internet?
Yeah, right now.
I want to put that on. Hello, it's Saturday, which means the last day of our vlog. Well, you'll see it in one, but last day of my week. And I'm off to North Worcester, which is only like an hour away from me, to teach a clinic. So I've got 10 lessons. Starts at 9, finishes at 5. 9 to 5, working 9 till 5. What a way to make a living. It's not realistic, cause equestrians do way more. That's my song. Hope you enjoyed it. halfway through teaching, and the reason I'm in my car, by the way, is because the arena's quite far away from the yard, so you drive, which is fine. What was I going to say? Yeah, so halfway through teaching, and now it's time for lunch, but I'm gonna do some multitasking other businesses, because that's what happens when you run a lot of different things. So the shop is going to have like a Valentine's Day discount from now up until the 14th of February. So I think it's either 10% or 15% off everything in the shop, which is really exciting. And I also need to do something else. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember something. But yeah, it's going well. By the way, if you're wondering why there's so many halflingers, it's because they breed them here, and it's literally the best thing ever because I love them. And everyone's doing really well. And people are smiling and waving at me. It's a jolly yard. Just want to get as many halflinger faces as possible. You can't really see her, the sun's on her, but I can see her silhouette. No worries. Sorry. Oh, I will. Hovis! Hovis! Hi! Hi, Hovis! Gah! Yeah, shake the ball. Beautiful stallion! Where are the ladies? He's so handsome. I'll just zoom in on his face. Da 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 da.
Rocky. Rocky.
It's Rocky and Hovis on their wild adventures. I am absolutely frozen. But we are done for the day here, folks. So I'm gonna go home now. And then, oh, do you know what? I'm going to sign out the vlog now, so then I'm done. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, let me know. Also, I'd love to know what you thought about this new style of vlogging, where I do it over like a week instead of one day. But anyway, yeah, I've actually really enjoyed doing it over the week. So hopefully you guys do too. Sorry, Siri. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to get toasty warm and eat some food, because I'm starving. Goodbye.